Hello YouTube, how are you? This is your girl Simply Love, and I'm just here to do a little something, a little heads up for you guys, okay, before I get into my March readings. Just want to give you a little heads up, from the time I started doing my YouTube videos, really getting into what I'm doing now, and having private readings with people, and um, just gathering a lot of information, even things that personally happened in my life. All this information seems like just gathering together. A lot of times people that I talk to, um, I've already seemed like I've already been through that certain situation that they're going through. So it became, become really easy because I'm empathic. I can feel other people's energy and kind of put things together, the puzzle together, because I go back and I think about certain situations that I've been in. We all could have that empathic ability. We all have psychic ability as well. So what I'm trying to get to the point to where I'm not dragging on with my words, but this is just me. I am who I am. I will deliver the message the way everybody has their own way of deliverance, whether it's irritating or not. Maybe I could be, I don't know, but saying that and saying this for the video that I have, I want you all to understand about relationships and love. First of all, you have to have that love for yourself. You have to be free within inside of yourself, because everything else is going to happen, and always happen in divine timing. Because if you really think about it, you know that you're here for a reason and a purpose. It's not only just about love. There's other aspects in your life as well that you're here for. Even through the hardships that you've been through, and say, you're at a good place in your life right now because you've learned from your hardships, or you've been blessed by things that you have done on the outside of yourself, and not worried about yourself. You just worry about other people and doing for other people. Out of that comes blessings, and you're a blessed person. It doesn't take an Einstein to figure out a blessed person from a person that is not blessed in their life, because of one simple thing, is because they've been thinking about nobody but themselves. So if you think about nobody but yourself in a time, don't expect nothing in return. Don't expect blessings. Excuse me. Don't expect and you look at someone else, and your eyes can't deceive what they see, spiritually or physically. There's no deception there. You should be able to see things. If it's not physically, you should be able to see things through your third eye spiritually, if that makes sense. So when somebody's blessed and when they're not. That'll give you a blueprint of their life history. Okay? That'll give you a blueprint of their life history. Whether they meant well or not, it's still blessings are blessings, and not blessings are not blessings. Okay? It's just that's the main fact. And male and females I'm talking to out there, we have to look at that aspect of our lives when it comes to a relationship. That's why it's not for us to seek it. Let it come. As the blessings come to you, blessings of love should come to you as well. Now, with that being said, I want to talk about something. I was in meditation this morning. I meditate at night, and then I meditate in the morning. And I always get all these things that I have to say, and I write them down. And I hear Spirit telling me, say this, okay? For somebody out there, this is not everybody. I mean, if the shoe fits, wear it. If it don't, keep it moving. That's no thing. But we're just here, to help one another deliver the messages, okay? And The thing I was hearing, it was just so crazy. It was like, far as I want to talk about manipulation, okay? Mind fuck games. That's what manipulation is. Somebody or a person in particular or anybody that knows how to manipulate, mind fuck you, okay? I'm going to just be real. Just totally mind fuck you to death. And you have to be aware of a person like this. I mean, you might not be aware of it right off the beginning, but as things move on in a relationship or a partnership, or sometimes even marriages, this happen in marriages too. That's why you have a rate of people that's just not together anymore. Um, I'm gonna tell you, a manipulator could have a mental disease. Okay, they could have there's manipulation and there's bipolarism. Okay, there's two type of things here that can mind fuck you if you're not aware of what's going on around you, if you're not paying attention to the signs, if you're not paying attention to um, um, the actions, the timelines. Timelines come into action. When it comes to love, if someone loves you or you love someone, there shouldn't be any manipulation involved at all. Okay, things should just take part naturally, um, not by their doing or will or purpose or your will or purpose. It should just divinely come together. Okay, divinely. Now, while I'm saying this, even, still pay attention to bipolarism, manipulation, mind fucking games, okay, when it comes to a relationship. And one of those things you should look out for. And you know what? Even take notes. Get yourself a piece of paper and a pen and write notes about, how this relationship is going from day to day. That will sure enough tell you the whole story. If it's a story, whether it's real or whether it's a lie, whether it's manipulation, mind fucking games, you will find that out. Just writing it down. Dates, times that you talk. Dates, times, and days that you don't talk. What do you conversate about when you're talking to this person? Impulsiveness, control. Is there control in here? Is there secretive? Are they, or is there, someone being secretive, not really revealing everything, just some things? You have to write all this stuff down. What you talked about. Is it repetitive? Are you talking about you two? Are you talking about each other as a couple, like making plans about, what do you want to do next? Or is it just fucking manipulation? You know, just talking to be passive aggressive. There's passive aggressive controlness too. And somebody who wants control of the relationship. And they do that through manipulation, bipolar motherfucking mind fucking. Okay? Passive aggressiveness controlling is someone who is passively controlling the relationship right up underneath your nose if you're not paying attention. They want you around when they want you around. Okay? They slip up and say, notice they'll slip up and say some things that, that's kind of like, that like really fast and try to, it'll, if you're not paying attention, it'll go across your head like, oh, they just playing around. Motherfuckers not really playing around. If they saying something that to make you feel as though, yeah, this is a relationship, but it's on my terms. Not giving you the whole story, not telling you everything. Like, say, if you make plans to be together, say on a weekend or something, right? Or, if nobody's even really saying, well, let's get together on the weekends or something, or every other weekend. I come see you or you come see me. If there's no plans being made out in that way, red flag on the manipulation mind fuck game. Okay, be aware, because there should be in a relationship some type of, not saying it has to be like militant type um plans and all that. Well, it's gonna be like this, like this, like this, set in stone. No, it has to be some sort of somebody knowing that somebody wants somebody here. There has to be some type of, because if it's not, again, to me, it's manipulation, mind fucking bipolar motherfucker in your life. They may have bipolar. They may not even be aware that they doing this shit. They may have a problem, and you might need to be aware that they have a problem. Vice versa. That this is actually taking place. You can't put a blindfold to nothing in life anymore. A matter of fact, you go in not being trusting, and get your pen and paper out and make them notes, okay? Take the notes. We're not that fucking desperate. We're not. There's always somebody, you have to listen to the song and the beat goes on, just like my love, everlasting. We are all everlasting, okay? I hope I might be all over the place here, but please follow me. I think some of y'all know what I'm talking about. Something else always comes along, but there's something sometimes you have to let go in order for something else to come along, because the universe, your most high creator, all of them love you so much that they are not going to step in without your permission. They're not going to do anything or bring anything in without your permission. And that goes by your actions as well. Your actions, like if you're in this relationship that I'm talking about, certain things that's going on, manipulation, mind fuck, bipolar fucking games from someone in your life. And you're staying in this relationship without, it's like you're being confined, basically. It's like they put you in a fucking mental jail, prison shit, or you're doing it yourself by allowing this to happen. You have to know that you're worthy. You have to know that you are loved. Whether you're loved, you don't have to be loved by that person. That something's wrong with them. Let them go. Let them control someone else. If that's what they want to do, you're not worthy of that. You're worthy of more. You can have more. You can do more. When you're in a controlling, manipulating, mind fucking control relationship, you are in a self-made prison, because you're allowing this person to mind fuck the hell out of you just for them to have their control. Like I said, there's bipolarism in this, because they can show signs of being one way at a certain time, and at a certain time being another way towards you. But this person so-called loves you, right? They so-called love you, they care about you and all this kind of stuff, but there's two sides to them. Some people can have, multiple personality disorders, okay? Impulsiveness, somebody, that just like out of nowhere just comes to you, like impulsively, like almost like at a desperate stage. It's not only, some people can be real cool at it, and some people can be, they show you their desperateness, okay, by being very, very impulsive. That's insecurities in that manipulating, mind fucking motherfucker, okay? Controlling. They like to take control of the relationship in a manipulative way. Basically, it's like you have no say so in the relationship. That's how you know when somebody's manipulating, mind fucking the hell out of you, because they want things to happen when they want it to happen. You have no input. If you're experiencing this, I'm telling you, you're being manipulated and you're being mind fucked. It's time to hit the road, okay? Seriously. You have no input in this relationship. They leave you feeling like with a bunch of question marks up in your head, like what the fuck is this? I mean, it's like whatever has to happen in this relationship is only on their terms and their terms only. You need to investigate that shit. I'm not saying this is for like everybody is like this, but if you're experiencing somebody that's like this, you have no control. I mean, there's no like you have any say so. They see you when they want to see you. They call you when they want to call you. Watch out for them turning their damn phone off like out of nowhere, especially maybe on a weekend or something. Check, that's no bullshit. Like, check their motherfucking asses by writing every fucking thing down, and then look at what it is. Look at it for what it is. If you can't, put it up in your head and see and figure it out, write every fucking thing down. Times of calls, days of not calling, the secretiveness where it seems like everything's so cool or whatever, they talking to you, whatever. That could be some passive aggressive shit right there, where they just like fucking with you, like okay, I'm calling you, talk shit that but I really don't give a fuck about you. I'm doing my thing, I'm pleasing other people behind your fucking back. Like, say if you're doing good to this person or vice versa. And this is for males and females because it goes both ways. But they're not showing you any good towards you. And they could be behind your back using the good that you gave them to be good to someone else. Which that's not a problem, but the problem comes in where you're being totally ignored and cut out of the picture completely. That's a motherfucking problem. That's a problem. Doing things for other people that they should be doing for you. Like, you should be, if you're putting in the effort and some work or whatever, or even when it comes to giving and taking or whatever, if you're putting them first in a situation, when the vice versa, it should be going on with you as well. They should be putting you first, and others should come next. When it comes to you two having a relationship or any type of relationship, if it's not happening that way, then this is total mind fucking manipulation. Period. Point blank. I'm just telling you guys, it is bipolar. Somebody's got some bipolar issues. They're saying some things some days, and then some days they're like, it's like you got to catch it though, because some people's mask slips. That's why I say write shit down. Every time, write shit down, write dates down. When the last time you seen this person, when will you see? And there's no other shit in between time. Like, when are we going to see each other again? I mean, what the fuck? When are we going to see each other again? Or when is what's the plan? You know what I mean? What's the plan for you and I? If we're supposed to be a fucking couple, we're supposed to be in a relationship. I mean, I ain't saying we're supposed to be all over one another, like all over one another 24/7. But if there's some point in time in a relationship that you need to be together to nourish it. I don't give a fuck if it's every weekend or every other weekend. There's got to be some kind of even give and take here. You know what? It's time. Look, we gotta come out of this shit. Now, I ain't only speaking to, just about you, people here, but even myself as well, from different things I experienced in the past. It's all like coming together to me. Like everything is just like just rushing in and coming together. And that's why I have this channel to rush in and help everyone to come out of a sick atmosphere that we live in when it comes to love, basically, because a lot of people are concerned about love, very concerned. These type of things, first of all, like I said, we do have to have a love for ourselves, and that's the love for yourself is the reason why I'm here, okay, distributing this information. You have to have a love of yourself in order to break this shit down, in order to see things the way they are instead of like putting a blind eye to it. I've done it in my life a many a times, okay? But now it's to the point to where things are so, coming out of helping others, information is coming to me to help myself. I'm no one perfect. I go through things still, even though I do what I do. But there is blessings as long as we stop thinking of no one but ourselves. The master manipulator mind fucker thinks of no one but themselves, okay? Let me make that clear. They think of no one but themselves. You are a X factor in their life. Needed when needed upon. Okay? After that need is met, they don't want you around, okay? There's other shit that they got going on. Believe that when it comes to secretive. That what they want, not telling the whole story, okay? Not telling everything. Because, like I said, if you write everything down sometimes, when you talk to someone and then all of a sudden they don't want to pick up the phone, or, it's on, not saying this for everybody, just read between the lines on what I'm trying to say here. For it's not for, some people can put, have their phone off and because they're charging their phone or they're something of that nature or they're doing something, but if it's a pattern that goes on a lot, that's why I say you got to put it down, write it down on record. Put it down so you can go back through this record and see the pattern. It's a pattern. It's not something that happens every once in a while or whatever, okay, they just, this and that, they just was out or something like that, then come back, then they, her phone was on the charge. No, this shit is a pattern. You guys, it's a pattern. Believe me, it's a pattern. Phones get turned off and stuff. Like, I'm telling you, that person is manipulating, mind fucking you, because if it's a pattern type situation, especially during different days or something like that, they might feel like, oh, they want to come over, or this is somebody who, very master manipulator. Like, they just think they all that in a bag of fucking chips because that's the way you presented them, more than likely, or they presented themselves, you just didn't see it. They think of no one but themselves. It's all boils down to selfishness. If they're not going to put anything into a relationship, if they're going to leave you hanging about any type of plans and things like when will we see each other again, they're just fucking calling you and talking, oh, I'm talking to you this day, and the next day to fuck you, shit, and then I'll talk to you the following day, and then on the weekend or something when they feel like, oh, there's something, phones get cut off, text is not returned, no communication. That's somebody fucking controlling the relationship. In other words, they ain't saying it, but they showing it. They don't want to be bothered with your ass. Okay? Point blank reality. They don't want to be bothered. And that, my friend, is not a relationship. That, my friend, is no one who loves you if they're saying they love you. No, it's not. There's no fucking way. Love yourself and you will know love from someone else or not, okay? Peep game. What else I have to say about this? Yeah, I don't want to stretch this out too far because I do get lengthy, and you know the way I deliver messages, I'm like I need to take some kind of class or whatever because I can go a minute, okay? There's so much that comes through on my mind. Is the way, you know, when it comes out, it could be all over the place, you know, and I apologize, but I hope the message does get through regardless. Read through the fucking lines on that. Because I hope I touched on some things that you guys could know, male and females. If you're going through this type of situation, you know, it's time to just cut that cord and let it go. And, you know, spend some time to yourself and meditate and communicate with your ancestors. You know, your spiritual ancestors, your most high, your creator. And let them know that you know you're somebody. And you know that you are worthy. And you know you don't deserve to be treated like shit, or being in a relationship that has question marks up in your fucking head. There's no way. This if you're in a relationship with someone, it shouldn't be where one person is controlling the relationship and you have no say so. That's very uncomfortable. Male or female, that's very uncomfortable. And very, you know, and more possibility, either this person has a problem with bipolarism or this person is a manipulator. Point blank, you know. And the manipulator in the tarot deck, you know, is that fucking magician in reverse. Then that's what you may have, a magician in reverse in your life. And it's time to get them out of it. The sooner, the better, before you fall into the point where you just totally lose yourself. Lose who you are. Lose your self-respect. That's where they're trying to get you with the shit that I just said. Those are just some of the signs. And I hope that that part helped, because I don't want to make this too long. Like I said, I got to get working on my March's videos and get my readings done for today as well. Be careful. You guys get a pen and a piece of paper and you start writing shit down. If you having a bunch of question marks, those are red flags in your life regarding your relationship. If you're feeling alone in a relationship, motherfucker, shit, you are alone. Believe that. You are alone. What other else it can be? If you're feeling like you have no say-so, like in plans, and this person is not conforming or wanting to conform or even wanting to hear about what the fuck is the point? What the fuck is the point? There's no relationship. Let it go. And let the universe bring somebody into your life that, you know, makes you feel comfortable being in a relationship or a partnership or a marriage. It does not matter. You have to feel comfortable. You have to feel free. If you feel as though you can't, like, visit each other without the that's where impulsiveness comes from in a relationship between a male and a female, because because somebody feels so left out. If you feel so left out, or that other person, there becomes impulsiveness within inside of you, and you'll just do something, you know, like out of character. You'll do something out of character. You have to, that's why I say stay focused and write things down, and then come to a conclusion at the end of them pages that you've written down. Is this real or is this manipulation in this relationship? And then, you know, if you feel as though, you know, it's a pattern, you write at the end of them pages, the motherfucking end. Because ain't that what they write when they write books and shit? When you at the end, this is it. It's done. And then you get another book and you start a new chapter in your life. Okay? Because we are here, we are creators. We are of the creators, the creator. We are a creator. And we're here to create our own lives here on this earth. We're here to do what the fuck we want to do. Minus the bullshit. You know, minus the game plan, minus the mind fuck, minus all that. You do not deserve that. You're worthy more than that. Believe me. Once you sweep it under the floor, let it go, and write the end at the end of that book that you know that you're putting down here, and then you start a new chapter. It's a new book, a new chapter for your fucking life. You deserve better. Um, I hope that made sense to a lot. Like I said, I'm not gonna tie it up with being so lengthy. You know, that's all that came through my mind this, you know, this morning after I done my meditation. You know, um, if you're not doing this or this not happening, don't worry. But for you that are experiencing this, you know, hit me below in the comment section and let me know if this made sense to you. You know, if it made sense, because it made a lot of sense to me from because it's what I heard and things that I experienced in my own personal life. You know, it's time. It's a new day. It's a new dawn. Okay, and it's time for us to set ourselves free. It's time to accept the blessings that each and every one of us are entitled to and deserve. And the ones that don't deserve it or feel like they ain't entitled to or don't have it is because they haven't put in the work. They haven't done anything. And that even comes to relationships. They're not putting in the work. They're just being manipulative. Okay? Okay, my lovely. So I will talk to you guys in March, or, you know, yeah, March is coming around real soon anyway. So I will be talking to you guys soon. You know, all this was said out of nothing but love. Okay? Love yourself. Take some time to be to yourself, to love yourself. Take some time to meditate and connect back to the universe where you came from. We are all of us are stars. All of us are superheroes. All of us have that creativity inside of us. We can't let anybody hinder this in your life. You can't have a spoiler moment. You know, been there, done that. Some things you have to realize and take the glasses off and see that shit for what it is, whether it's physical or whether it's spiritual. See life for what it is so you can just run through it. You know, so you can rise above your problems. Because it's a motherfucking problem when somebody is master manipulating a relationship, mind fucking bipolar motherfuckers. Okay? Because it's real and it's out there. Like I said, hit the comment section. And I love each and every one of you. And I'll talk to you in March. Take care. God bless. And do the best for you in your life. Even if it means being alone for a while, that's okay, because that's how you learn and you figure out things. And stay connected with spirit. They always there to help you. They will throw them red flags out there, okay? Just be aware, you deserve better. You deserve better, my friend. Talk to you later. Bye.